How to identify and answer JAMB trick questions. Sometimes you come across some question in JAMB, you will just be confused, like you be thinking like it seems like I've seen this question before, I've seen this kind of question, I've seen this while reading. You'll be confused, like you don't know the one that you are going to choose as the correct answer. You may be thinking maybe the answer is A or the answer is B. Though it happens like that, sometimes you open question, you will think you know this one. Meanwhile, you don't know it. You want to be confident enough to say that you know it. That is why some people fail JAMB. So sometimes JAMB used to set their question that as soon as you open it, even though you read about the topics or you read about the particular question or you have come across it before, you need to have a rethink again in order to be sure whether this one is the correct answer or not. So that is the kind of confusing that normally comes up during examination. It is not because you did not read, or it's not because you read or you did not read, something like that. You should understand that you will come across this kind of question that you will be doubting whether this one is the correct answer or the wrong answer. Sometimes examiners want to know how well you really prepare, how well you really understand this particular topic or subject. But guess what? Once you understand why they do this and how to handle it, you will stop failing or you will stop falling into their trap. And this thing is very simple. I'm going to share it. I'm going to show you how to overcome, how to handle them, how to not to fall into this trap. Let's go and break it down now. So why JAMB set tricks question in the first place? Like, why are they setting question in such form, in such manner that students will come across the question, they will start having doubt to choose the correct one and the wrong one? Number one, to boost your brain. The reason they are setting this question is not for you to fail. Their plan is not for you to fail. Their plan is for you to have a rethink. They just want to boost your brain power. JAMB wants more than just a crammer. That's why sometimes if you cram, a crammer hardly pass JAMB. If you cram something, you hardly pass. So even in a normal exam that some of us are writing in a class, if you cram, you easily forget what you cram. So it's best for you to know it very well, to be sure that you know this, than to cram which you are not even sure whether this thing is correct or not. So JAMB want us to know, they want us to know the real things, like we should get more ideas of what we are reading, of what we are studying, that we should not just cram and enter exam hall and be expecting something good or expecting real scores when the result comes out. What they want is not a crammer, they want a thinker, someone that will think very deep. The question, you will come across some question, you think very well before you can be able to answer it. This is the kind of people JAMB wants. Trick question test your critical thinking and help you connect ideas. And sometimes you come across question that it may be you might have not seen the question before, but all of a sudden you find yourself coming across such question in exam. But what JAMB expects from you is not for you to cram and be coming and be doing anyhow. What they expect from you is to think before you answer that question. You may think, you may have a flashback. Maybe there are kind of formulas that you used to answer this kind of question when you were studying or when you were in secondary school. So this kind of thinking will help you to connect back to the ideas that you once had. It will help you to excel, to do well in your exam. It will help you to overcome the kind of traps JAMB examiners are setting before you. So the number two is